Ollie and I are on our way home, home to Ontario. He has baseball practice today and tomorrow. He says he doesn't have one tomorrow, but I know he does. For sure he does.
Nah, I don't.
Yes,
I already checked Game Changer.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, I have to train horses in the morning at Mohawk, and then we'll be heading back to Ohio. So excited about the horses tomorrow, man. What a fan. I knew it was going to be a good day today anyway. You know, the horses we were training today were some of our best horses that have been training. And not to take anything away from the Tuesday trainers, I'm looking at them right now. Arrowhead Hanover trained great. Bluebird trained great. Cadeau was good. He made a little break in the last term. It wasn't necessarily his fault. I thought he trained well aside from that. Freedom Hill trained well. He's a great guy. All these horses did well. High Hopes was way better without the hobbles on. Now I saw Joey going up to train her today. He come back in. He said she was good. He said I like her much better like that. Which is true. I like her better like that. Every so often, see a horse that just doesn't like the trotting hobbles. They just don't take to them well. This affiliates wore them all winter long, and just got to the point where she just couldn't turn that corner. The speed was there. She just wasn't comfortable in the turns with the hobbles on, which is very rare, but it's true. I took them off her, and she was way better the other day. I didn't see her go her mile today, but Joey said she was much better. I Don't Play Nice trained as good and as fast as any of the trotters in the barn on Tuesday. He looked very good. LT Troubadour was good. Manhattan Money. Horse that really surprised you, Mountain View Prince. Your horses will be ready for Michigan. I can tell you that right now. Mountain View Prince 2-5 last half and 1-1 apiece. And also Sunset Acres Girl trained the other day 2-5, so she'll be training hard again Saturday. They'll both be ready for Michigan for sure. Oh Hill No was good. Rosetta was good. Southwind Idex really looked good. And the Priest. So a good day Tuesday. But today were the heavyweights. Aside from, I'm going to train Memento Mori Tuesday. Just didn't think he needed to go right back. I'm going to train him Tuesday. And Foxy Seaside on Tuesday myself. So those will be my only two fast trainers. All our horses are prepared for the qualifiers and their 2024 season now that we're qualifying. We have 29 slated to qualify, and 29 will qualify. If they were going out, if the gate was there today, 29 would go. So between now and next Sunday, if anything changes, we'll let you go. But there will be 29 entries in the qualifying box, I believe. Now today, coming off a so-so night, I guess it's hard to say it was a bad night because there weren't really that many surprises. So a great win from Tactical Mounts and a very rare break from Tex Song Soprano. A good mile from Drebin. Overall, I wasn't disappointed with the evening at all, which led us to this morning. I told you I had 10 to go with. That wasn't necessarily true. I had 12 to go with, I believe. I did go with 11, I believe. I did go with Gorgeous Package also. Our pacing fillies look extremely strong right now. That is the closest. I'll call you back in a second. The closest race right now in the barn is that Next Generation spot for the pacing fillies, and I'm telling you, it's razor close. Today, I trained Rose Run Alexandra. And I trained Rose Run Alexandra at Foxy Seaside the other day and Gorgeous Package today. Rose Run Alexandra 2-2 last half in 58 by herself. She was very good. I trained Gorgeous Package in 2-1 and 3 last half in 58-ish. And she was really good. Both those fillies felt like they could go way more. And I trained Foxy the other day 2-5. I'll probably go a mile and 2-2 with her, or 2-3 with her on Tuesday. Back Sunday now. I'll probably go 2-4 with her on Tuesday. There's no need to go fast and then go right back on Sunday. There's just no need of it. So we'll probably just slow her down. Might even go 2-5 again with her. Those three fillies were exceptionally good today as we went out on the track. Now, Rose Run AJ is most likely going to be our pick for the Next Generation. But that big gangly Sox colt looked awful good today. I trained him in 2-1. Last half in 58. Last quarter in 28 seconds. He was good. He was really good. I was impressed with him. But I did train AJ in 2 minutes. He was very, very strong. Very, very strong. We have this is the first year. Every year we got one or two pacers that look okay, look good, do okay. We had Arson last year, and time is on my side. Obviously, he's come into his own this year. As a 2-year-old, every year we have a couple that are okay. This year we got quite a few of them, I think. Now we have a little time off for the Betcha filly, dealing with a little bruise in her leg, but a filly that I think very, very highly of. And then to come over here and look at the horses, both Rose Run horses. I really, honestly, I didn't think the Sox horse was a big, durable bugger. Big, giant colt. I just didn't see him doing what he did today. He was very good. This is a time of year, and unfortunately you know the truth, this is a time of year where you're going to have your heart broken. Some horses are going to go out and not look good. And then you're going to have some horses go out and look way better than you expected. You obviously want the latter more than the first, but the Sox horse definitely surprised me today. So Aunt Lily is, I would suspect, going to be our flag bearer in the next generation. She was exceptionally good this morning. 2-3. I trained her last half of 59, and she was these are all by themselves. Very, very strong mile from her. Blue Ventura, I won a mile in 2-1 with also. He was very strong. Very, very strong through the wire. Really happy. What I like too, it's a little frustrating in the moment, but what I like too is quite a chore getting these horses pulled up. They're used to 1.5 miles. And as you start into the backstretch and you start moving them out in the middle of the track, they're still wanting to get at it a little bit. And a couple of horses I had a chore. I had to get them right up almost close to the fence in the far turn to get them quieted down and walking. And Blue Ventura was one of those horses. Very strong through the mile. Dancing in my socks was strong. Now, Dancing by myself still left a couple of marks on that left boot, and there's some heat in his left hind leg. I went a mile in 2.9 with him, but this horse has all the speed in the world, but he's still interfering a little bit, and the residual effect of that soreness in that, especially that left hind leg, is problematic right now. There's no injury there. There's no tears or cracks or anything like that. It's just good old-fashioned bruise, but it's problematic for him, and he's doing his best to get through it, but he is still striking that area. So a number of ways we can mitigate it. We're going to start by the cold hose over the weekend, reassess how his leg looks on Monday, and then continue on. He may not qualify on the 29th. In fact, I don't think I had him in to qualify on the 29th. I could be wrong. We'll see. Fire and Shine also. Talk about the fillies. I didn't talk about her. I trained her in 2-1. In fact, maybe the fastest last quarter of the whole day. I think it was at 27.4, 28 seconds. She was flying on the end of the mile. And again, another one, chore pulling her up in the last turn. These horses were all very, very strong. Now, you're not going to see, it doesn't really matter what they do this week. I'm telling you, I could have, if I had come out and said, we went 2-4, they were all really good, you wouldn't have known the difference. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you what they went today, but I'm also going to tell you that there's a good chance you're not going to see them go back there. You might see Fire and Shine qualifying 2-2, 2-3. I'm not really in a big hurry to go fast with them on June 2nd. Yes, I wanted to set them up, see what we have, take a look under the hood, assess them, reassess them after they train. How do they eat their lunch? How do they jog tomorrow? How do they look first part of the week? These are all things. How is their body language? These are all things we're looking for over the next 3-4 days. So really, really happy with Fire and Shine too. Another one, I just didn't see her being a faster filly. She just seemed, the day I trained her in 2.5, 2.6, she seemed okay. But it's like they use that for fuel, and the next time you go with them, they're just so much better. Every horse that trained great today trained very good last week. But again, you couldn't really get a clear look at their ceiling. They're only babies. They're quite a ways from finding that point, being able to discern what they can and can't do. We're not there yet, nor should we be there yet, to be honest. It'd be concerning if we were. So Fire and Shine was great. Grand Slam Dio and Green Glitter both trained in 2-3. They were very good, both of them. Very happy with them. Gymboree also trained in 2-3. Now, that might have been a little more than I was planning on going with her. She felt great. I let her dance on the end of it a little bit. I was planning on going in 2.5 or 2.6, so I did miss my mark. But, I mean, having said that, that's what, in my mind, that's what I wanted to go in, going on the track. She just felt great. You know, the half of 103 and a bit, and I'm like, I guess I'd go 2 even halves and 3, but she really picked it up, turned it on down the backstretch. She was trotting good around the last turn, down the lane, 2 2-3-2 actually, maybe 2-3-3, but she was very strong. Rosa and Alexandra was great, 2-1. Really happy with her. Rosa and AJ, as I said, 2 minutes was great. The only kind of flatter mile of the day was Wander Hill, but he wasn't really ready for more, right? I went a mile in 2:07-3, 2:07-4, 2:08. Last half of 102 and a bit. So not a sparkling endeavor, but it was a decent mile for him. He's always been a little bit behind everybody, so hopefully over the next few weeks we can bridge that gap and get him caught up and into racing speed and racing shape. I guess shape then speed over the next 2-3 weeks or so. So that was everybody that went to, and of course I went with Gorgeous Package. Again, if you force my hand today, right now today, I will give you the leaderboard on the pacing filly side. Although I don't know if she's going to hold up all the way to the July the 1st on the lead. Gorgeous Package is in the lead a little bit. Rosa and Alexander trained great, right? Fire and Shine actually trained very good also. Foxy Seaside is a very, very nice filly. All those fillies are, well, Fire and Shine may be a little bit behind them. I know she went a good mile today, but that mile has been lacking. I haven't seen that mile before today. The other three fillies have been consistently putting in sparkling efforts over the last, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And Gorgeous Package certainly didn't, she fit the bill today. She looked very, very, very strong. So a great race going on inside of the barn for the Next Generation spot. I can't really say, as I said, if you're going to make me today, it would be Gorgeous Package, but I'm telling you, it is razor thin and it can change in the blink of an eye. So really happy with all 4 of those pacing fillies today. On the pacing colt side, now you had one good effort so far out of Dancing With My Socks. He was good. He was good today, but he's not quite to AJ. I would say AJ's going to hold. He's going to hold the line, I think. But the other colt was very good today. Trotting colt side is a little trickier, right? Trotting colt side for me, you got Bluebird, who trained great the other day. You have I Don't Play Nice, I think, is in the lead in there. I Don't Play Nice is. LT Troubadour also trained good. Happy with him. Happy with those colts. But when push comes to shove, I think it is, at this point, again, just today, it is I Don't Play Nice. And then on the filly side, I think you have a little separation today. Aunt Lily looked absolutely fantastic today. I think she's going to hold up through. She's just a big, powerful, strong filly, and I think she's going to hold up straight through to July. But Freedom Hill is right behind her, and a host of others that are getting better and better and better. I don't know if they can bridge that gap quick enough. But Aunt Lily just looked like she was coasting today. I said to Jason, both Jasons, they were sitting there when I come off the track, and I said, not only is she a good filly, might be the best one we have. She is very, very strong right now. So very interesting as we get closer to the summer. The Next Generation on the Pennsylvania side, again, we're plenty strong there. Kentucky's going to be really cool to see how that plays out. And then Rosetta, New Jersey. Who knows? Anyway, that is it for this morning. Ollie and I, the boys, are off. We're off to Ontario. Got a practice tonight. Do have a practice tomorrow. I also have training tomorrow. I'm really excited to train those trotters. Century Legion, Trevino on Green, Chicago Hall, the filly, My Wicked Heart. And we're also going to bring Resolve Indeed down to Omaha in 2025. She's not caught up yet, but she will. Exactly what we were trying to do, as I said to Danny and the vet and everybody, I think we took the right course, right? And even Dr. Bosanjak, who I'm sure was a little skeptical when I told them just inject them once, shock them, keep them off the track, half the week on the track, the other half in the pool, and just assess them. Every day you jog them, assess them for the next 3 weeks. And as I said to Danny today, that doesn't mean they're fine after 3 weeks. Truthfully speaking, you break a bone or you put a line in a bone or anything, it's usually 6 to 8 weeks. But as you take your time, you can still do a little work with those horses, and I think it's paying off. I see huge results. Dr. Bosanjak said that she was really happy today with the way that Resolve Indeed and Gaslight Hall looked. This is exactly why we did this. So very happy that it's worked out so far, and excited to see how everybody's going to be doing over the next 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. Now, I know I said it, I didn't start my video with it. I need to start my videos with it from now on. The open house, the RSVPs are out. We're going to send that out again over the next few days. If you guys want to come, make sure you RSVP, because it looks like we're going to get over 100. And if we do, we have to ask the track for more food for you. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend. I will talk to you all very soon. Take care.